What's going on, YouTube? I am home. We had like 2 weeks of friends that were in town. Both sets of friends were from Oklahoma. You guys, if you're gymnastics fans, probably know Steve Legendre, one of my best friends from Oklahoma. Him and his wife came down here, hung out for a few days. Was a blast. And then the next set of friends Kayla used to work with, her name was Alyssa, her boyfriend Patrick came out, visited us. We had a blast. We went up to Tahoe, we went camping, just did a bunch of stuff, so it was super fun. That's why I've been kind of away from YouTube for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video of the competition. I'm kind of back into the groove of things, starting to try to get stronger and add some more weight to these lifts now that I've been doing it for about 2 months, 2.5 months, and try and just be consistent. But with all this traveling coming up and being gone a lot, it's been hard. So I'm at home in my garage gym, getting a workout in, and yeah, it's Monday, so getting motivated. Let's do it. So I've basically done my warm-up consisting of just squat jumps, some duck walks, if you guys kind of know what those are, and then just some barbell work, overhead kind of press, some snatch, balance, some push press, and just basically working into the lifts. I'm doing snatch today, maybe clean and jerk. We'll see how I feel depending on my shoulders. But yeah. So kind of just take you guys through. I may do a voiceover so I can kind of just set this up on a few different angles and do a voiceover and kind of explain what I'm doing. So let's get after it. All right, what's going on, guys? Doing a voiceover here. This one should be fairly long, not super long, and hopefully not boring, but just want to be able to explain what I'm doing here. So this is pretty much my warm-up that I do just with the barbell before any snatch workout, and I do this with cleans as well, but in obviously the cleaning position. Basically just warming up the positions. You're going from the hip here and basically pulling the bar straight overhead. You know, you do it without a jump, then you go with a jump, and then these are snatch balances. So basically, you know, just going from the power position, going from pocket position above the knee and below the knee. So these are all just mimicking the movements. And you basically are starting above and going down lower and lower. So you're going down towards where you're going to be lifting from the ground. And, you know, some days I actually do lifts from all three of these positions, or, you know, sometimes just two or just singles. But it really is meant to just warm you up and kind of get you going. So now that I'm pretty warm, I went over and got some weights. And basically now I'm able to kind of start figuring out where a good warming up weight is at, you know, and sometimes I think this is about 50 kilos. And, you know, this feels fairly light and easy, but I do like to start light. I don't want to just jump into like a, you know, a little bit more of a heavy weight. I want to make sure that I'm feeling comfortable, everything's warm and feeling pretty good without also getting too tired. But this weight's fairly easy, so it shouldn't be too tiring at all. And you can see each one of those kind of got better. First one a little forward and kind of awkward, and then the next two definitely getting a little bit better. But then moving up, and in the beginning I was moving up just like 3 to 5 kilos when I was warming up. Obviously now I have a little more experience, so I bumped up from 50 kilos to 60. And usually I go about 50, 60, and then I'll kind of go like 65, 70, or just go from 60 to 70 and go 70, 75, and then I'll go like 77, 80, because 83 is about my max right now. So I'm slowly bumping up to those. And so yeah, it's been fun. It's been an interesting kind of learning experience, but these are all just starting to move up. And I don't think I had change plates. So change plates are the smaller weight plates that you normally have on the side, and you can see I'm only using the big plates here, the big bumper plates. I have recently ordered the small change plates so I can do other weight, but this workout I wasn't able to do that, so I had to basically put the yellows back on and then throw the greens on, because if I threw the greens on over the blues, it was gonna be too heavy for me. So hitting these snatches, a few of these at, what is this, 50, 60, 70, so this should be 70 kilos here. And kind of like I was explaining, without those little plates, you know, I have to go from 60 to 70, and I actually had to go straight to 80 since I don't have those small change plates here, which I don't normally do, but this day that was all I could do. So kind of working with what I had here, and yeah, so we'll just get a few reps in here,
and, you know, getting comfortable at 70 because I know the next jump is 80 and it's going to be a pretty big one. So I want to make sure I feel pretty confident, pretty comfortable, and I'm consistently lifting the same way. So those all felt pretty easy. I believe I did 5 here, and if I did 5, I was going to bump up to the next weight. And I think that's kind of exactly what I did. So now you see that's 80 on here. At this point in my training, I have only done 80 one time. When I competed, I got up to 77 because I kind of messed up my first lift and didn't go up anymore, but I had done 80 at one point training before this. And so this was kind of interesting. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. At that point there, I got it over my head and I said, okay, this is possible. I do think I can make this again today, you know, and it's a lot of it. It's not necessarily strength for me. It's just technique and making sure I do the right thing here. But again, the confidence isn't really there because I've only done this lift one time. So I said, all right, I know it's possible. That was pretty close. I'm going to keep trying today until I get it. So here goes another one. Oh man, that was bad. That one was so scary. So that's the first time I've ever missed behind my shoulders. You can see right here, I said, okay, I really got to pull. Pulled behind too much, stretching, and I was like, let go. And I thought I was going to go into my wall, so I kind of freaked out and had to stop it right there. But that was the first time I'd ever thrown it over like that. I actually think that was a good mistake to be able to do. It gave me a little more confidence knowing that I could get it all the way up there, and it was just a little bit too much on that one. So that was pretty funny, but definitely scary, especially in your garage. I thought I was going to go through the wall. So back at it. Oh, a little short. You can see I didn't get it quite up over. I didn't pull enough with my elbows towards the ceiling. Not jumping all the way through either. So just a little bit short. And at this point, I'm thinking, you know, I could probably leave it here and, you know, be done. But I was like, you know what? I want to make this today. I'm going to make this today. So I'm going to keep trying until I do. And here you go. I said, yes, I made it. Finally. I was super pumped at that. It's like, all right, that's only the second time I've ever made this lift. So I was pretty happy that I continued to try instead of just being like, all right, let's play it safe. You know, let's move on and I'll do it another day. So since I hit it that one time, I was like, all right, I know I could do it. There was a couple close lifts and then I made it once. I know I could do it again. So let's try it again. And boom, still a little bit forward. You can see not pulling all the way up, but I made it. So pretty pumped. At this point, I'm like, yes, I've done it twice today, and I've only done it once before this, so that was pretty cool. I know that this is actually my max weight today at this point in my training. That was 3 in a row. Was pretty pumped about that one. Feeling a little more sturdy, and yeah, just excited. So I was like, sweet, you know, let's keep going. Try and get 5 in a row. And I believe this is the one I missed. I did 3. And then I missed this one. You can see that was just kind of bumped it and it moved too much. Instead of the bar kind of going straight up over top, it was kind of a little bit all over the place. I was a little annoyed with that one because I wanted to do 5 in a row, but was still pretty close. So I was like, okay, let's try it again. You know, I don't want to end on one that I missed. So let's make sure I make one. I believe I do make this one. So I did make that, but I felt like my arm bent a little bit. And I wanted to make sure I did a good clean lift for the last one. So I believe I tried one more and I think I made one more after that just to be clean and make sure it was a good lift. So now we're moving on to some heavier weight. We've got some snatch pulls here basically. So this is basically to train and strengthen your back. We're doing a lot more than your normal weight that you can actually snatch, and it's just to build up that strength so you can move on weight up. So hope you guys enjoy this voiceover and enjoy the rest of the video.
All right, guys, so I finished the workout. Obviously, you can tell by the voiceover, pretty pumped about it. Just gonna answer a question that I've been getting a lot lately, obviously being an Olympic gymnast, and this next sport that I'm kind of venturing into is an Olympic sport. People are asking, Jake, are you going to the Olympics? Are you gonna try out for the Olympic team for weightlifting? And the question, or the answer to that is, I don't even know. I can't even answer that. Like, I am so new to this sport and I am such like a beginner compared to where everybody else is in terms of the rest of the country and the world. Like, there was a 15-year-old at this meet that I went to that snatched 20 like 23 kilograms more than I did, and he's 15. Granted, he's been doing it pretty much his whole life, and I've got about 2 months on my belt, so there's a lot of work to be done and a lot of weight to move up. But guys, I mean, if I could go to the Olympics like right now in any sport, absolutely, I would do it. The Olympics are amazing, and it's the best experience you can ever have in a competition, I think. But I am so new to this sport, and it's like insane to even think about like if I can even try out. Right now, I'm just having fun, seeing if I'm actually good at it or could be good at it, and that's kind of that. I've just been getting that question a bunch, so I figured I would kind of give you the rundown of what's going on. Basically, this last competition I did was just for experience. We are looking at competitions in the future in maybe 2 months or so, and maybe qualifying to, you know, some higher, basically a bigger competition. There's the AO series that are going on pretty soon, but I started basically too late to be able to go to that. And so I'm maybe looking at maybe next year starting to be a little more competitive as long as I can stay consistent with my training, which is just really hard with the traveling and all the schedule that I have going on right now. But right now I'm trying to make it work and I'm having fun, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. But I wanted to kind of sit down and talk with you guys one-on-one. I haven't done this in a long time to be able to sit down and just explain things with you guys, and I'd kind of like to do this a little bit more if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. So comment below if you do and what you guys want me to talk to, because I feel like it allows me to be a little more personal with you guys and kind of explain what's going on with my training and my life and everything like that. So it's been super cool. But thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna probably have a cinnamon roll protein or coffee latte, because those two are bomb and they're new. The coffee latte is actually very delicious. I have that either in my coffee or I just have it for a cold brew breakfast drink. So I'm gonna have that, recover a little bit, and get some work done on my computer. I got some emails I gotta get out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Always love the support. Thank you so much. Smash the thumbs up button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.